Hi, I'm Mike Morgan, the R&D specialist here at Danchuk. Today we're going to show you how to remove the instrument cluster out of a 55 or a 56 Chevy. First step is to grab, it could either be a clutch head or a phillips, depending on if somebody changed the screw. But the first screw is under here. It removes the chrome cover. Ours is a phillips screw under here because somebody must have changed it at one point. The next step, grab a flat blade screwdriver, put it between this cover and the bezel, just pry it right off. Careful not to scratch the chrome. There's a little indicator wire here. You just pull this down, slide the wire off. That's what indicates what position the transmission is in. So after you get the wire indicator loose, there's a couple screws under here that will lower the column a little bit. We're not going to take it all the way down, just lower it a little. That way this will slide out a lot easier. There's two 1/2-inch nuts under here. Just get a 1/2-inch socket and ratchet. Just loosen them a little bit. That allows the column to drop a little so we don't scratch it with the instrument cluster. The next step, there's two screws, two Phillips screws that hold the bottom part of the cluster to the dash. The next step is remove the two Phillips screws at the top of the cluster that secure it to the dash. Now that we have all the screws out, you might have to reach under behind the dash and unscrew the speedometer cable. It's just like a thumb ring. You just unscrew it counterclockwise. It should come right off. That might help get this cluster out depending on the length of the speedometer cable. So you just pull it out. You can mark all your wires where they go or refer to the shop manual. Might be a little difficult to take off after they've been on here for 60 years. Now that I have all the wires disconnected, if you have a 55 with the original mechanical temp gauge, there's a copper tube actually hooked to the gauge. So you'll either have to get like a small angled screwdriver to undo the two flat screws in the back, or you can unhook your sender from the motor. So then that'll pull it out. That's the only thing that's keeping it from coming all the way out. On a 56, it has an electric gauge, so you won't have to worry about that. I'm not going to take the instrument cluster all the way out today because we're going to do something later with this car, but that's the last thing holding it in is the mechanical temp gauge. After you get that removed, it'll come right out. Thanks for watching. Please stay tuned to our Danchuk USA channel on YouTube for more tips.